find at your finest wine store and liquor stores everywhere, anywhere. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, LeBron. You're better than that.
That is good stuff.
Crack that thing open, man. You're not going to be able to celebrate after these next games.
Brandon, because it's 7:50 in the morning. That's why it's not open. Okay, here's the GOAT. Tom Brady. Patriots defensive tackle Byron Cowart was doing a streaming kind of interview while he's playing a video game. And he had this to say about Tom Brady. We're in an awkward spot as the Patriots players have to welcome Tom Brady back. Here's what he said. I'm not welcoming him. Just got to play him. It's not going to be a ceremony for him or anything like that. Cowart's rookie, da-da-da. Fans might clap for him, but like, bro, it's our opponent. What? We like to win. So Patriots staffers in a tough spot. If the ceremony is too big for Tom Brady, you end up kind of insulting the current Patriots. If it's too little, you end up disrespecting Tom Brady. So here's the other part of it. Gronk is coming back too. So we're going to have double the ceremonies. So I don't know how many ceremonies we're going to have. Either way, your old buddy Kevin Wildes will be there, and we'll keep you abreast of all the late-breaking developments of whether I'll be clapping or booing. Stay tuned.
You'll never boo.
With bated breath.
You love Brady more than you love the Pats. You'll never boo.
Time now for Drawing a Blank, and we're still talking Jrue Holiday's Game 5. Took it right out of Devin Booker's hands. Set up Giannis with the perfect alley-oop pass in clutch time. How about Jrue Holiday? 27 points, 13 assists. So, Brandon, Jrue's Game 5 was blank.
Yeah, potentially the greatest play in Bucks history. Sometimes there's plays that we forget about. You know, you go back to 2005, the Pittsburgh Steelers Super Bowl run. They went on to Detroit and beat the Seattle Seahawks. Remember that game? Remember that moment? Well, the one play was Big Ben, the game-saving tackle. You can even... Yeah, Jerome Bettis, his final year, his final moments, and he fumbles, and Big Ben happens to tackle a defensive back. Come on. This is one of those plays. Now, if the Bucks go on to win it, we won't remember this play, but this was a great play. Booker, like you said earlier, Nick, all he had to do is pull up, and the game has changed. You can even go back to the last series. What if KD's toe wasn't on the line? We wouldn't even be talking about this. So there's plays in these championship runs that we forget about, and this is one of them.
And the Bucks have had a handful. I think Jrue Holiday's Game 5 performance was trust personified. The Milwaukee Bucks trusted that Giannis was going to re-sign, so they traded half a decade's worth of draft picks to go get Jrue. They then trusted that Jrue would perform at a high level in the biggest moments, so they gave him a max contract. Giannis then trusted that Jrue Holiday would break out of the offensive slump he's been in and kept feeding him the ball in this game, which led to him having the greatest game he's ever had. And then Jrue trusted that Giannis could go get this alley-oop, despite Chris Paul kind of shoving him a little dirty, actually, in the belly on it, and into the game. So it was trust on trust on trust on trust from the organization, from the player, from the star player, from everyone. So it's trust personified and really vindicated, Wildes.
So I'm going to go with CP3 Kryptonite. So this was our first major Jrue Holiday, like, wow, offensive game. Defensively, he's put the clamps on CP3. Now, personally, I think CP3's hand is, hurting him a little bit more than he's letting on. But when you look at the job that he's doing against the point guard, to combine that with a great offensive performance, just shows how great he is. And you know what, CJ? I'm going to give Jrue Holiday an MVP vote. Get Nick upset. Giannis can get 10. Jrue Holiday can get 1. Middleton can get 1. It'll just be nice. It's just a nice gesture. That's all. It's an MVP vote. It's a nice gesture.
Okay.
Give us another nice gesture. Let's talk some weird and wonderful from our national pastime Wildes. How about Shohei Ohtani, Brandon? Mariners, Angels, top 9.
Let's go.
Blast off Shohei's major league leading 34th home run. That is pretty wonderful. Ohtani on the mound today, by the way. The guy just gets it done.
Ooh.
But Wildes, what else you got for us?
Oh, we'll start with the weird, Jenna. Mets, Pirates, bases loaded in the first. Kevin Newman hits a dribbler down the third base line. Walker scoops it up, accidentally becomes a lacrosse player. Pirates clear the bases, 3-run score. Walker doesn't make it through the first. Rojas ends up getting ejected. Here's the weirdest part about this whole thing. Mets end up winning the game. Mets win, Pirates lose, but still, they're calling this the bunt fumble. I kind of like that. Pretty good still, Mets win. Moving on to the wonderful. We got more Ohtani. Yeah, I thought it was good. Mariners, Angels, Ohtani ground ball the first. Ty France fields it cleanly, loses the foot race. Now, you're not supposed to dive into first base, slide into first base. That does not hold for the fielder. You probably need to dive, put the ball in your glove, dive, get an extra few inches there because your glove, too. Moving on to the weird Cubs, Diamondbacks, bases loaded, 1 out. Cole Calhoun, this looks like the last play. Another grounder to first. Rizzo gets the ball here. He throws home. Okay, 1 out, good. But since Cole Calhoun had to dodge the ball, he ends up forgetting to run to first. Double play. The inning is over.
Oh,
now,
no.
Shout out to Twitter user Zona Jones, because get this. See how he avoided it? Cole Calhoun is the same guy last year who in order to try to, he headbutted a ball last year. So last year he headbutted a ball, was called out. This year he avoided the ball, fell down, didn't make it to first, was called out. Wow. So Cole Calhoun, headbutt the ball, you're out. Avoid the ball, you're out. Nothing you can do, but you know what? You're trying. That's the weird and the wonderful from the National
What's the
Pastime
rules
Check.
on that? Is there any
Kevin Wilds.
Soccer, yes. Baseball, no.
Back to the finals.